Welcome back to the Aviator Show. I'm Reese Dockhand, and in this episode, we've got 7 new students taking to the skies for the first time and giving their honest feedback on the Aviator PPG experience.
What is that? What does the kids say nowadays? 5 stars, highly recommended?
The Tucker Got Nomadic Trike giveaway is wrapped up, and the Bush Trike makes its debut in the training program here at Aviator. Find out how well the students do using this new trike for training. Also, a final send-off to Neil and some shakeups happening here at Aviator as we unpack the growing changes at our school. Gillian is back from her SIV trip from Turkey.
I just feel way more confident, not in a dangerous way.
And make sure you stick around to the end for some absolutely shocking news that's going to change the landscape here at the Lake Wales Airport. Morning.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Hey, where are you?
Yeah, I think we're gonna need to reset craft.
Well, lucky for you, you don't have to walk.
If you want to keep your integrity, you can't go on a mass production journey. I mean, you can't just become a little cog in a big machine, can you?
Hey, you only wrote this for the money, didn't you?
What's the matter with you? Money isn't everything, you think so?
Are you ready, bro? Get after it.
Alright, so what's your name, where are you from, and what's your flying experience?
Dave Tanner from Bangor, Maine. No flying experience other than I was here in March. Had 9 flights then, so just got 3 today. So feeling good.
Nice.
Yeah.
That last one you landed on your feet, you looked like you're coming in a little fast, and then you were able to balloon up and put your feet back underneath.
Yeah, it's been a problem for me. Landing on my feet's been a problem. That's I just can't. Every time I'm coming down, I pull my feet up, and so yeah, today finally I've got it in my head to keep my feet down, and at least I landed on my feet. So.
And you said you were here earlier in the year. Now, what happened, and now you're back?
Yeah, we just had, the weather wasn't great when I was here, so I was only able to get 9 flights. Decided to come back.
Nice, and get some more reps.
Yep.
Is it unique? Why did you choose Aviator?
I chose Aviator because Lake Wales is my hometown. It's where I actually grew up. Yeah. I live in Maine. I've lived there for 25 years, but yeah, I grew up here in Lake Wales, and so when I saw that there was a school here and everything, as I started researching it, Aviator just kept coming up as the one to go to. My mom lives in Winter Haven. I'm from here. Everybody recommended it, and I said, that's the one.
It literally is home.
It literally is home, yeah. Yeah, my goal is just to try to get enough experience that I can go home and do this on my own, feel comfortable.
You got up today. It was a little, calm earlier, but the wind started to pick up. How was your inflation and takeoff?
Good. I'm getting better. This is flight number 8 now, I believe. So I'm finally getting some confidence and able to get it above me and stop it from a good old frontal. So.
All right, now if you could take me back to the first time you walked into the Red Barn, not knowing anyone, what was it like driving out or flying out to Lake Wales?
Nervous, but excited.
What's your aviation experience and what
Okay.
made you choose paramotoring?
Private pilot, instrument rated, working on commercial right now. I started skydiving when I was 18. Saw this on Instagram and I actually started following you guys on Instagram, so that's what made me choose you guys.
Obviously, you've just got done with 8 flights or so. You fly in a cockpit. We're looking at the gauges. Talk to me about the differences between that form of GA and this.
Okay, to me it's completely different. I mean, this is as simple, as basic as it can go. You feel like a bird. This is as basic as flying can get in my mind. Feel like a bird. You just start flying. You get off the ground, and you got some of the best instructors in your ear helping you up and down. So it gives you the confidence.
What are your goals with paramotoring? Because you obviously seem like you're going to go maybe for a career in aviation.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not commercial yet. I still need to take my check, need to do my written and my check ride, but probably CFI after that. But I want to stick with this. This is you're gonna see me here a bit.
Stu Garzarelli, from the Philadelphia area, and about 3 years ago I was training for a paramotor and had a little issue with my ankle on a landing, and about 7 flights in, and I'm here now to finish up my training.
Awesome. So you came in with a little bit of experience. What did you pick up at Aviator that maybe you didn't realize at your first bit of training that you were missing?
Well, the first bit of training, when we fly, it was mostly weekends. So you might have a really good weekend, and then you might not fly for a couple of weeks, and then you come back and you're trying to retain as much as you can between training sessions. Also, if you have a bad flight or a bad landing, you're living with that and replaying it for several weeks maybe before you get back on the field. So having 14 days straight of training has been really beneficial for retaining the lessons and the experience. Today I get to play with MAV 2 all by myself.
This is a brand new machine. I think it was built like yesterday or 2 days ago.
Yeah, they put it together. Dave flew it once, and I'm the only one who's flown it since then.
How's it flying?
It is fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic.
I'm excited to get on it for sure. Talk to me about one of the favorite aspects of it.
I like the swing arms. I have a tendency to get bruised up on the swing arms, and the shape of the swing arm fits me really well. So I'm not having trouble getting in and out of the seat, getting the machine on and off. It's very comfortable. It's just a great machine.
Well, kudos to you, Stu, for kind of having a setback with your ankle and staying with it. So a lot of people maybe see that paramotoring is so cool and looks easy on the internet, but when you get into it, it's not that easy, and you got to really go through training and to learn what you don't know.
Yeah. There's a lot of tunnel vision, and every time you take a flight, you notice more. Your tunnel vision opens up a little bit more, and what I'm noticing now that I didn't notice in my first training was everything felt just so rushed and so fast. And today, I've had 2 flights today, and everything felt very slow, even though we were doing nil wind takeoffs and landings, and I was kind of screaming in. It just felt slow and controlled and relaxed, and it's just a different experience as you train and as you fly. It just everything opens up and gets a lot more comfortable.
Well, we're gonna let Dave steal the spotlight here for a second. Coming in, like you said, slow.
Nice and slow.
Nice. A little bit faster on downwind. Nice. Coming in for a little swoop-de-doop of a boop landing. Oh, little foot drag. Looks like Kelly can't be on the ground for long. Well, good luck out there, Stu. Nice to meet your acquaintance.
Thanks, Reese.
What's up, guys? This is Michael, Aviator Paramotor Mechanic, and today we're going to go over a few things that you might have been missing out on. First of all is the limitless Nomadic Trikes. Since Tucker's giveaway and the release at Bad Apples, these things have been a really hot commodity. Make sure if you haven't yet, go ahead and get you one of those on order. We have 4 left out of the next batch. We're going to have a white and a red to choose from. After that, you're looking about 6 weeks before we get another batch in. So if you don't want to be waiting, definitely go ahead and place your order for those. Aside from that, we've got the service center still up and going. So if you need a 50-hour or 100-hour service, 150-hour, anything you may need, just make sure to get your stuff boxed up and send it to us, and we can get you going that way. If you want to be flying this summer, do not have the FOMO. Do not miss out. Make sure you get your wings on order. For the Nomadic Trike, for the single pilots, we're using the Road Max and the Mojo Max. And if you're going to be doing tandems, we recommend the Triox. The service center is still busy. We actually just had the pleasure of working on Jeff Goins' Top 80. So if you don't know who that is, he wrote the PPG Bible. So that was pretty cool to meet him and to work on his engine. Aside from that, we're still getting plenty of engines sent in, doing a lot of services. So make sure you send it in.
You'll do fine. This is easy. As long as you drag that wing up slowly, but I don't mean slow like too slow, because it needs a little bit of to continue forward. But the kite is so gentle, it's just going to be, you know, brrr, and you'll feel the pressure, and it may just kind of stay there. It may not even roll forward, it may stay there. There is a potential for it to roll back. If any time your trike is going to roll back, you know that you're going to require excessive amount of brake to stop that accelerated launch or accelerated wing lift, because it's going to want to go way past 90 degrees. So you have to start maybe at 60.
In a situation, like where a gust comes up, I mean, like just out of nowhere, and it does start pulling you backwards. Are you best to like just pull one side and let the wing collapse?
So here's your brakes. Okay, hold your brake just for a quick second. Your only option to save yourself, all right, is to reach up and grab these right here. Reach up with your hands and grab this line, and then pull it down as hard as you can. As far as you can. Reach as high as you can go and pull it down as much as you can.
On both sides or one side?
Both sides, if you can do it.
All right.
You've got to really try to get symmetry out that. Okay? So that's how the only option you've got is to save yourself in a trike. Because if you're coming in with too much wind, trimmers out to the max as far as they can go. Try to get some penetration, because if you land or when you land, that kite is going to want to continue just to kite up there. And it'll stay up there, and you won't be able to bring it down. In fact, you may get into trouble where it's so strong that it could start dragging you back. Your only option is to do the right thing. Reach up, grab the D's, both sides equally, and pull as hard as you can. And then 9 times out of 10, it's going to just take you, square you back. It could drop to the right or drop to the left. If it drops to the left, right, you literally have to steer into that dip if you can. Or it drops to the right, you just have to steer to the dip as well. So that's always important to be careful about. That's why we don't fly in anything more than 4 miles an hour.
All right, sir, when you're ready. There you go. There you go. Pressure, steer to the left, steer to the right. Slow it down, always slow it down. There you go. There you go, a little more speed, a little more speed. A little bit more speed for control. Okay, perfect, a little bit more speed. Good job. Beautiful. I'll tell you once we get that wing, there you go. Okay, get that wing settled, Dan, kill it. Kill. We think we've got some issue. We're not really sure what it is yet. Hey, Jorge, can you go down, grab Dan, and bring him back? According to what Kelly said, he thought he saw a strap hitting the tank. So let's check that out.
What do we determine was the issue?
Well, I guess apparently this thing kind of slipped out with the vibrations. So when we put this on, we didn't put it on the back. Retrace. we didn't retrace like this. So
To secure the buckle. Yeah, what do they say when you check your harnesses? Make sure it's D. It looks like a D instead of open.
Yeah, they need to be retraced. So this thing got caught up in the prop. If we could get like a piece of string, or better yet, we'll steal it from another unit for now.
Should call you Eagle Eyes.
That's right, bro. I could hear it.
Oh.
Eagle ears. Can't be letting my people go up and not be safe. Your wing's right here, bro.
Sus.
You got a little
conditions.
These guys are crushing it. We got one guy that's working his way to 25. We got another guy that's already at 25. We're sitting at Thursday. We've got Elliot. He's about to get what, like 15 or so?
This is gonna be number 11.
11.
Yay!
Yeah. So we're gonna do some touch and goes with Elliot, get his numbers up. We've got David, who's a returning student, which is really awesome. He's up to 15, so we're gonna get him hopefully to 25 by the weekend. Get these guys confident, competent, and ready to go home and take to the sky. It's pretty exciting.
What you working flying? You still on the Mojo?
Yeah, this is the 30.
Nice deep breath. Touch your power. There you go. Whenever you're ready, bro, get after it. Good. Coming up. Keep driving. Keep driving. Slide right. Release. Pressure, 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 pressure. Yeah. Good. Hand slowly up. Very nice. Get control of that wing. Yeah, just kite it a second. Just kite it. Hands up. Hands up. Hands up. There you go. Slowly bring your hands up. All right. Now we can start adding power. Awesome. Keep running. Smooth it full. Lean back. Lean back. There you go. Smooth it full. Yeah. Pressure to your shoulders. Hold that pressure. There you go. Yeah, dude. Nice job.
You got this so good. All you. All you. You got the flair. I know you can do this. You got this. Yeah. Wait. All the way hard now. Run. Kite it. Kite it. Did you kill your motor? Keep kiting. Keep kiting. Oh, one more. One more. Keep kiting. Keep kiting. You got this. You got this. Keep kiting. There you go. Add some power. There you go. Smooth the pull. There you go, my man. You can stop after this one. There's no quitting in paramotoring. It is visibly clicking with you, man. Everything's looking so good. You see it? A right turn. And Reese be chasing you around with the drone. Just ignore that.
And the winds are kind of light. So as long as you don't run into the poppy lights, it should go okay. All right, sir, whenever you're ready, bring that power up smoothly to around 35% or so. Good job, good job. And twice, man. Okay, good job, good job. Close. Okay, good job. Equipment check out, make sure everything is good. I'm going to definitely clear the poopy out of my panties on that one. Excellent job, sir. Excellent job. Awesome. Okay. Now let's start those S-turns. The purpose, as you heard before, was let's say you're in a situation where you've lost your engine, or you just need to stay in position and you're in the wind, or you just need to stay in position. Circling, if there's no wind, makes sense. But because there's wind, you blow back. And so the objective here is stay in the position over your target without any forward projection, forward motion, forward movement. So let's make a 90 to the right, 90 right, and we'll start our 180s from that heading. Okay, looking good. Look down below you. Find a target that you want to stay in position of, whether it be a fence or a tree or your landing zone or whatever. Good. Now come back to the left 180 degrees.
I thought it was a vision in the stars, but I'm right where I belong, and I know it's real, how you make me feel.
job on your low level work. Nice job. Really good. Good hands. Good control of your throttle. That's what you need. Remember, when you need to make that left-hand turn, you may have to add just a smidge of power. Okay, keep coming. Add just a touch more power. A little more power. Right, left turn now. Left turn, left turn, left turn. Okay, now that's good, just like that.
Pro move, pro move. I'm very, very proud of you. That was probably, I'd say, an advanced maneuver. That's excellent job. I'm very impressed by his skills, and Renee's both. Those guys have been crushing it, and they only started 5 days ago as far as the Triken's concerned, and they are awesome. I'm very happy to see the skill and the progression moving forward. They're very smart. They've got this thing down, and I think they're really excited to be Trikers. Way to go, guys.
Nice.
Good.
Thank you so much. I pulled to the right to get out of the way because I knew I was coming in for a landing.
You are amazing.
Thank you so much. You're amazing.
You're amazing.
You taught me everything. I just gotta listen to you.
I mean, you can still do that, man. So you can still be in the trouble zone right now, but you're not. You're doing so good.
Yeah. Yep. Thank you so much.
How are you feeling coming in low? You're getting told to come in. They had incoming traffic from a paramotor, and then you just had to put it down.
Yep.
There was a lot going on in your ear, but you stayed calm.
Yep. Just got to stay calm and focus and just pay attention to what they tell you, and everything will be fine.
That's amazing, and you're doing a great job taxiing. Landing was looking very soft.
Thank you.
When you came in, were you nervous or hesitant, or?
Well, the first one was a little nervous. The first one of the day is usually a little bit of nerves, but after that, it slowly goes away. You kind of build your confidence right back up every day. So.
And are you training with someone that you know here?
Yeah, my brother's here. He flew in from Colorado, and we've been talking about doing this for years. And he's like, you know what? This summer, it's gonna be this summer. So we both signed up, and here we are.
Nice.
It's been an awesome experience.
When's the last time you ever hung out like a week at a time?
It's been it hadn't been too long. I think it's been a few months ago. He's actually retired, so he's been coming more than once a year. So
nice.
That's been nice.
Are you based out of here?
Yeah, I'm 30 minutes out of here in Lakeland.
Oh yeah.
So it'll be nice to come over here. Hopefully at least once a week, but we'll see how it goes.
Last question. You've been flying the new Nomadic Trike. Not a lot of people have had experience on this. You're one of the first students to step into the program using this platform. How are you feeling about it?
Oh, I love it. It feels solid, safe. It flies like a dream. It really does.
Looks like you really like what you're doing.
Yeah.
You've got this thing down pat. You've got the ideas. You've got the concepts down. You have your hands corrected, set up.
I meant to taxi over there further, but I lost it. So.
That was about an hour worth of flying.
I'm feeling good. Arm's a little tired, but feeling good.
I think you're one of the first people to test this trike out in training. How are you liking the new
I love
Nomadic?
it. I love it. Yeah, I'm most likely going to buy it. So.
It's going home with you then, huh? That's how much you like it.
Yeah.
But you're feeling confident up there?
Yeah. Good day. Good day so far. I think that was 10 landings, which is why I stayed so long. I wanted to get 10. So guys, the instructors are just class acts. All of them, they exude the passion for the sport, and it really shows in everything that they do. So
Glad that you're here. Seems like you found the right fit.
yeah, glad to be here.
Why'd you choose Aviator?
Reputation. There's actually a school closer to where I live. Talk to the people in the game, and they say Aviator's the place to come to. So.
Well, you put in a lot of effort today. I think you said you got to use the restroom.
Yeah.
There's no in-flight services. Sorry.
You're not gonna film this part of it.
No. This is where I leave you. All right, Callie, what's up?
Wow, today we are last day. We've got excellent sun out there. If you can see the flag up there, it's absolutely dead. We got one student in the air. Everybody else is kind of like holding off for a little bit of wind, but what a butter morning for last day. Hopefully we can get everybody in the air and go on a little mini cross country, maybe to the water tower or something like that. But we've had fantastic weather for this class, and I think the students are pretty well beat because we've had so many flying sessions, so it's an exciting day.
Yeah, a super successful event for the school, and then just recently we had Jill come back from
SIV.
Turkey?
Yeah, we've got Jill came back from SIV in Turkey. She got all of the skills to pay the bills now, and and she's working with a returning student. We've got another returning student, David, who's here. He just crossed his 25 flights yesterday, so we're pumping out them numbers and trying to get everybody to the finish line.
Look who's back.
What's up?
All the way back from Turkey.
Yeah.
SIV.
I don't really want to be here. I wish I was still there.
I bet. So the visuals, the camaraderie, the new skill sets, like what was your biggest takeaway?
Oh gosh, I just feel way more confident, not in a dangerous way, but just like I went and unlocked like a new little set of skills, and I just feel like this huge window of opportunity has opened.
Good.
And I'm just like, it was such a blast, just being around that environment, trying new things, running off mountains, and collapsing, like being able to collapse 70% of your wing, look up, and you're still flying perfectly fine.
Yeah.
It's just like, obviously he was on a beginner glider, which he's going to be able to tolerate that a lot better.
Okay.
But it's just such a cool experience to see what you're capable of doing and doing it in a safe environment and in a safe way. And I don't know, just had a huge blast. Did some sats, which was fun. My biggest challenge was my G tolerance, and just working through that and learning what I need to do for my body personally to tolerate that was a cool experience, and I was able to do a lot more than I thought I'd be able to. So
I want to do a full debrief with her, but this is just a quick. She just rolled in, landed yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday
back
at
at
4
work
a.m., yeah.
this morning. So kudos to you for taking the next step in your journey. We're excited to do a full debrief with Jill later, but enjoy the rest of the episode of the Aviator Show, because I gotta go back and edit all this stuff for today.
Have fun.
Last day at Aviator, Neil.
It is last official day.
This has been your nook, the corner, the place where the service center was born, all the limitless, all the CNC homework that you've developed over the past year.
We've the past 3.5, almost 4 years, since November of 2021 is when it all started. So we've built probably 160, 200, somewhere between 160 and 200 limitless in here. Done a ton of repairs, fixed all the school machines that have been broken. We've done a lot of work in here for sure.
Time to pass the torch over to Mike.
Yeah,
We
Mike.
got Jorge in the house too. Jorge, known for some YouTube aviation type mechanical stuff. He's now doing internships here at Aviator.
Yeah, he'll be here hanging out doing mechanical stuff too, probably. We're in good hands.
We'll take a walk to the latest creation, the Nomadic Trike. It's over here in the shop, available for purchase now. A lot has to thank you and all the hard work that you put in with Andreas and stuff like that.
Right. So if you want a Nomadic, you better get on it, because we'll show you here in a little bit, but every single one of them out there is already bought and paid for and gone already. They are selling really quickly, so this is a very good problem to have. Yeah, Andreas came to us wanting to sell his trike. We were interested in, we were looking for another trike option to go with, and it was just perfect timing. We hit it off. It was, me and him jived really well, and he already had this thing like 90% of the way dialed in. He's been refining this design for a number of years, probably 15, 20 years or so, since mid-2000s. And
how does it feel to you to come to the fruition and see it here, like ready to be shipped and sold?
I'm super stoked, man. Especially looking at it for like this is Bobby Sutherland's, and I've been sending him pictures and videos of it, and it's like I'm jealous. I want one too. Like I'm definitely at some point here pretty soon. I'm grabbing one, definitely. They handle nicely. They look awesome. They're super versatile. We're not done yet. We've got other things that are in the works. I'm still continuing to work with Andreas and a couple of different things we're going to continue developing. We're going to have the Explorer version. That's all I'm going to say is the Explorer version's coming out soon. So there's going to be some new cool features that'll go with it. And a lot of these features one thing we want to do is the add-ons that we're going to do. You'd be able to add it to your trike that you've already bought. So it's not like, so we come out with something cool and, oh crap, I gotta buy a whole new trike. The idea is to have it adaptable to your existing machine that you already have. So,
I understand. And a little bit of, if you could tell us, you're heading to New York. Your folks have some property out there. You're gonna open up a space to do your CNC machine work and stuff like that, and you have a brand. White Arrow?
White Arrow Machine Works is the name of my company that I've started. We're going to grow that into an even bigger brand. The ultimate goal is to make a paramotor chassis at some point. That's my like next 2-year goal.
Okay.
Starting out with the repair work, continuing the Aviator Service Center up in New York, back home in Buffalo. I will be doing also some CNC components and different products for paramotors. I'm going to dabble in a few other things as well outside of the paramotor world with CNC stuff, and I'm going to try a few different things and see if I can make some cheddar outside of the paramotor world too. But
Sure.
the heart and soul of it is always going to be the paramotor world. So yeah, I'm going back home to my Buffalo crew. That's where I started flying paramotors, and that's where my family is and everything. So I'm really looking forward to that and flying with those guys. And it's a really awesome community of pilots there. It's grown even since I've been gone. It's grown like 3 times since I've been there. So
cool.
A lot of new pilots to catch up with and
That's
meet
good.
and fly with, and looking forward to it. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
I'm excited that you're going closer back to family.
Yeah,
You know, I've been separated coming from New Orleans for a while, so I'm jealous that you're getting closer to proximity with the family. So kudos for you. If you can think back on your 3 to 4 years here at Aviator and sum it up, what are some words that come to mind or some moments, of being here?
I'm grateful, dude. I am so grateful of this opportunity I've had in the last few years of being here. I've grown so much in the last few years, just myself as a person and my abilities and working with people and learning about people and connecting with people and connecting with the sport and learning about the sport and networking within the sport and the industry. Grateful. I'm so grateful for everybody here. I'm grateful for the opportunity I've had the last few years. I am grateful for the opportunity to be here.
Awesome. It was super amazing to watch you absolutely excel in every space that you dove into, whether it was the mechanics or the development, R&D. You went out to Europe and learned the sporting side of it with slalom racing, and we got to collaborate with the Paramotor Stoll Classics. Cool. Watch you grow on camera as a filmmaker and see your talents. You start off as a little bit. Anybody that knows being in front of the camera is kind of daunting. So you become a more natural personality in front of the camera and stuff like that, and you're able to communicate your passion through that medium.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely. That's an important part of all this. That's the way the world is evolving. Is you want to make online, you want to make a personal connection with people, and that's how you do it, is through the camera and social media and all that. That's really what's growing everything now, is that personal connection with people. You want to buy stuff from Bob and Jim. You don't want to buy it from whatever.com. You want to have people are looking for some sort of connection. So it's cool to be able to grow with that. And
people are still trying to connect to them.
We're connecting right
Sorry
now.
about that phone call.
They'll figure it out. Just growing that way, and connecting with people. That's the way the world is going now. We all miss that sense of community.
We're gonna miss you, man. We're definitely gonna miss
you guys too. I'm 1,000% I'll be back here in the wintertime. We'll get a few flurries of snow, and I'm gonna be thinking about that trip down to Florida for sure.
Well, safe travels. Take that call.
Thank you.
Good luck with the future.
Thanks so much. Yeah,
awesome.
Thank y'all very much.
Hey Aviator fam, it's Kristen. This barn right here has been home to over a decade of first flights. There's been so many memories made here, and it's time to share something big. As a part of the Lake Wales Airport expansion, the barn will be moving in 2026. It's where so many of you have found your wings. It's been home to early mornings, late night gear talks, just connections and memories that you've made here with other pilots and our amazing staff. It's a symbol of what we've built together. On September 27th, we're kicking off Aviator Days, the Red Barn Legacy Edition, and it's an invite for the community, the alumni, to come back and share your memories that were made right here. We want you to fly from the barn one more time. We want you to come enjoy the space. This is a chance to connect with the people that shaped it for what it is. We're also preparing for the future, and we're starting construction inside our hangar to build out a larger classroom and create a space where our entire team can thrive. This new setup is going to allow us to serve our students better and give our instructors and crew the space that they deserve to do what they do best.
Life-changing for sure. That was awesome.
If Aviator has changed your life, if you've ever clipped in on the field with your shaky hands, if you remember when your feet first left the ground, come back, celebrate this place with us. We want to hear from you. Lastly, we'd like to give our alumni the spotlight and have you guys share life after Aviator. Where are you flying? What have you been up to? If you have a cool story to tell, leave a comment below. We'll be reaching out to you guys to feature your stories.
That was an awesome episode. I'm glad you guys stuck around to the end. Yes, you guys, you heard it right. The Red Barn is going away. So we're gonna give a final farewell to the Red Barn. We're gonna do updates from the past student alumni and our instructors to hear stories about all the memories that this place has made. And yes, my heart breaks for it. It's iconic. It symbolizes the heart of this community. And unfortunately, we're gonna be moving to the North Shop. But that wraps up this episode of the Aviator Show. Make sure you hit that like, comment down below on things, maybe a story. Share a story of what you have had here in this Red Barn if you trained at Lake Wales. And we'll see you on the next episode of the Aviator Show.